Hello, in this video, I will show you how this game that I created with PowerPoint can be edited to use it with your own content. And the intention is after we edit it, we can play it with our students. So you see here in the first slide that I have some sounds. Unfortunately, you won't be able to listen to the sounds in this recording. For some reason, the system doesn't allow me to record my voice and the sound. However, I will post another video in which you will be able to listen to the sounds. What are the sounds? The sounds are circus music that is in the background for to have then like the environment of the circus, and the other sounds are wrong and right sounds, like a buzzer for a wrong sound and like a bell for the right sound. That is to give the the environment of answering right or wrong. Now, how do you edit this game to use it with your own information? The first recommendation I will give you is that don't edit the first slide. Why? Because in the first slide, I inserted, as I told you before, I inserted the music of circus, and I set it to play along all the slides. So if you change this, I mean, if you duplicate this slide, you will have the same animation all over, and probably that will, be an issue with the animations. I mean, you can edit the information, but once again, I recommend you not to duplicate the first slide. You can duplicate starting with the second one. But how do you edit this information? Let's suppose that you want to do it with something different. Let's suppose that you don't want to use the same changing verbs. Let's suppose that you're using verbs in the past. The first thing you do is change the sentence. And let's suppose that you want to use, in this case, the verb pedir. I mean, you want to use the verb pedir in the past. Let's suppose it's only to use something different. So you see that you are using here the yo. You are asking for the past, the predicate of the verb pedir, and ayuda. I asked for help. So once you did this, once you change what you're asking for, it's time to change the answers. So you see that this was the right answer. And my recommendation is that you change this first. So in this case, I want to say, yo pedí ayuda. This is the right answer, and it will behave as the right answer. Now, please change the other ones. And let's suppose that you want to repeat pedir here because they are incorrect. Here you want to say pedí, pediste, sorry. Yo pediste ayuda. And for this one, you want to say pidió ayuda. Yo pidió ayuda, yo pediste ayuda, yo pedir ayuda, all of them are incorrect. And the only one that is correct for the past tense of the verb pedir is pedí. Yo pedí ayuda. And it's already done. This is already done for students to play. How does it work? Once again, I'm sorry that you cannot listen to the sound, but when you use the PowerPoint, you will be able to do it. So how does it work? You come here to slideshow. Once you open the game here, students have to click on the correct answer. They will be moving all over the place. This is how we set it. And let's suppose that they click on any of them. Let's suppose that they click on pedir. You cannot listen to it, unfortunately, but it will have a buzzer on it. So let's suppose you pedí. When you click on the right one, you can see that it moves and the sentence comes to the top and the right answer here in the middle. Another example here. Ella. In this case, I didn't change the sentence. Ella en su cama. The verb is dormir. And let's suppose that when they click on dormir, for example, it's incorrect. Dorme, incorrect. Durme, incorrect. Duerme is correct. And that is how you play this game. Now, if, as I told you before, I don't recommend you to duplicate the first one because it has the circus music. I recommend you to start duplicating the second one. Now, of course, you need to edit it. You need to change it as I showed you before. And to duplicate, you just get the mouse over the slide and right click, and you will have these options. Duplicate slides. So you have exactly the same slide in number 2 and number 3. Now, once you edit it, you see that as it's the same, it has the same uh, animations and everything is the same. My recommendation is that you don't leave it here next to this one. Make it far. So click over this, hold the click with the mouse, and put this, the last one, to be the last one. And then you can edit it. Do the same with the rest. Here, click over it. If you see that is highlighted, right click, duplicate. Don't leave it here because it will have the same animations for this. Move it until the end. Do the same with number 4. You see there is another different one. Right click, duplicate, move it to the end, and that way you won't always have the right answer in the same place. Of course, don't forget to edit the sentence and the answers inside the beavers with the answers or with the information, the content that you want to add in this. So you see that now we have 7 slides. We started with 4, now we have 7, and this is the way that you can duplicate as many slides as you want. You just need to be organized and to put them in different places.